Hello, chat. Welcome in, everyone. Hi there. What do you think about that location? Welcome, Will. Hi, Grumpy. Welcome. Welcome. Well, thank you.
Good evening, Chef. Happy Friday, and as always, great to see you. Cheers to another great month. 18 months, that's practically a year and a half.
That is gorgeous. Thank you, Will. Let that get back up to temp. Hi, Buns. Garlic. That's going to be next stream. Now I'm looking at the old camera spot when we have the new spot. It took me forever to remember that spot. Now we have a new spot. Do we like new spot or old spot better? Hello, Nan Raider. Why are you making noise? You're supposed to be done. We're done with you for tonight. I look at that scramble and I want it to be escargot, but it's not going to be escargot. I would hope that everyone is doing better than you are today, Buns. I'm amazed you're even in chat. They got you in a new apartment, or in a hotel for tonight at least, don't they? I would hope for a couple of days. If it's bad enough, you don't need to be. Welcome in, everyone. Cheers. Thank you for joining me. I'm not sold. It's got the same problem as usual. It's focusing too high up on, like, I want to get cutting board, not stupid light, which it focuses on. If I point down, if I point down here? Why don't you go down here? I mean, I can force your hand and all, but okay. So, for those that don't remember, or hadn't read, or hadn't explained to you, the plan for tonight was I was just going to tell ChatGPT what I have in the house, and it was going to spit out an idea for me. It spit out 3 ideas for me, 2 of which I've sort of one was split pea soup, which I don't really have another ham bone or something like that, and I already did that otherwise. There was a frittata, which frittatas are a nice lunchtime thing. They're not. It's not going to be a long time cooked thing. It's not going to take me. And so I went with the first choice there that it suggested, which is a chicken and broccoli stir fry. it actually gave me the idea to use a couple of ingredients that I neglected to tell ChatGPT that I have. So we're gonna go with a rice stir fry. You can start with the chicken. Get the 2 chicken breasts from. The other night. It's going to be a little bit like chicken bits the other night, other than I'm going to be frying them differently. Grumpy. Nice, Vinny. What'd you make? Welcome, welcome. I could use a proper knife for this, but it's already been deboned. Maybe I should have used that the other day when I deboned it. Nice. Nah, quick dinners are amazing. I just don't do a lot of them because, 15-minute stream. Like, I know there's a certain percentage of streamers out there that seem to be able to turn grilled cheese into a 3-hour project. I'm not one of them. Get rid of those bones. There was a little sliver of rib bone there, and skin. I'm not going to use those for tonight. And again, we're just breaking this down into little chicken nuggets. Of course. Trying to push the earbud back into my ear, and it shuts off the music. It does it to me several times a stream. There we go. Now let's make sure my earbud is back and properly seated in my ear. Excuse me. Yeah, ooh, right off the bat. Hoot House live stream. What we be up to? Welcome in, everyone. My music is still not playing. There we go. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Jason, Chef JT. I cook dinner on stream 4 nights a week. Tonight I am doing chicken and broccoli stir fry because it's what ChatGPT suggested. I told ChatGPT the free version via Microsoft and Bing, what I had in the refrigerator in the house, and this was one of its suggestions. of course, beyond that, I'm mostly doing the fry, rather, the way I choose to. Oh, hey, I moved my camera, so if I'm looking up over here, those that are welcome in here, welcome in. That's where my camera was, and it's now over here today. Also, if you hang out for a bit and get yourself some dough balls or Twitch channel points, you can change what the camera view is. See what I'm doing. Oh, hey, why don't we get you to follow me too? I live in Sonoma County. That's about, an hour to 90 minutes north of San Francisco. Depends on where you are in San Francisco. However, still far from northern border. Nice. So I'm gonna, do I want to do this in a Ziploc or not? I think I'm gonna skip a Ziploc for that. I think we're gonna do this in a bowl. In a bowl. And take what last eggs. Hyde Park. Long time ago now. Long time ago. It has been quite a while since I've seen Campus Drive. For anyone that's familiar with the CIA campus, I was there around the time that they built the first Spice Lodges. Soy sauce. What else we throwing into this marinade? Maybe a little Worcestershire. There are a whole bunch of campuses. There's one not too far from here. There's one in Napa at an old vineyard. And also, it's a combination of the old vineyard. It's changed over the years, and it's been a minute since I've been over there. I know they've taken over what was Copia, and so now they got this, like, I think 2-part campus in Napa. Not 100% sure on that. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've been there. If Sonoma and Napa are right next door to each other, and it sounds like we're right next door to each other, but at the same time, there's a mountain range between us. And so there's really only a couple of road paths that are a little out of the way for me to take in order to get over there. And so I don't go over there very often. Yes, I would highly suggest the one in New York over Like, I have not been to, besides California, there's San Antonio? There's another one here in the States, and there was at least, I don't know what the current state is right now, but I know there was at least a sister school / partnership / something with a Singapore location, which was not where I went to when I went to China. I know Singapore is not China, but hey Jen, what do I have in my barrel? This was my monthly project from last month. Last month, I do a monthly project, and it's actually going to be my next stream here. I'm doing honey fermented garlic, and basically, for those that contribute to the stream, it's their way to have some sort of influence on what's going on. And so they had the choice of what went in here, and they chose a Manhattan. So there's a Manhattan that's been aging in there for, well, actually today it's going to be a month. And I'm going to give it another month, I think, before I break into that. But that was a couple of types of bourbon with the syrup from a jar of, not maraschino, but like the OG maraschino. I'm forgetting the name of them. But the real maraschino cherries, and all the other good stuff that goes in there, the vermouth, which is reminding me that I have vermouth, and I did drink my vermouth. A little Worcestershire sauce. What the heck? A little fish sauce too. It's a little different from the buttermilk the other night, isn't it? As far as ingredients there. Could add some mustard in there too. In fact, I'm sort of tempted to. I could add some of that Chick-fil-A sauce too. I still haven't gotten rid of the rest of that bottle. But I do think I'm going to add a little squirt brown mustard. Nice. I have not done any beer brewing, but I've done several meads on stream in the past that I'm also neglecting and need to drink. In fact, I'm going to make that a thing. I'm going to make that a week in this upcoming. We got themes all the way out until the middle of January, and I'm going to start another one here. We're going to do mead pairings. So, oh, no, this isn't here. This needs to move. January. There we go. So, I'll have to figure out some dinners to go along with the meads that I've got hanging out around here. I'm going to go even deeper with the mustard here. Add some mustard powder. MSG. And our chopped up chicken. So I'm going to go from this into 50% cornstarch, 50% flour, and fry these. And then we're going to toss those along with the veggies and sauce and pour over rice. Your mandolin thumb is healing well, Bones? See, that's what I like about, I mean, the safe thing about mandolins. I mean, yeah, it's a shocking moment when it takes off the pad of your finger or gives you a nice slash. But in reality, all it's going to do is give you a little character. This thing can take off limbs. This isn't even that big of a knife. I think I've shown chat that I have larger knives. Do a little quick cleanup here. Try and keep up with dishes here. I had a mountain of dishes to deal with this morning. We're going to need to juice some of this juice. Oh, let's just leave it to one for right now. So this is just going to hang out in the egg and soy and seasoning for a bit, and then, like I said, we're going to coat that, fry that. Yeah, you like that, Buns? It is chat's favorite tool. So that's later for when we're making our sauce with that remainder. We got veggies chopping to do. Starting with some red onion. Cut out the cores. How is that a dad joke? Thanks for hanging out, Vinny. Onion battles. Uh-oh. We got people flipping me. Tempted to add a little corn to dinner tonight. Do I add corn, chat? Yay, Nan Reader! Getting them sprinkles. I was actually really shocked today. I got a delivery today of like normal boring stuff that I order because it's normal boring stuff like sugar. And I was shocked that it was arriving today because typically it was at one shipping location, and typically when things are at that shipping location, they'll tell me that it's arriving and then it won't arrive. But it arrived today. Like, it's right on the edge of the county, and you sort of like, it really gonna, like, it really is the majority of the time it doesn't show up. Pignoli. Garnish. In the rice. and in the stir fry. You're going back in the fridge. Okay, next steps. I think we need to make our rice and get our oil going here. I need to strain my oil. I didn't strain my oil from the other day. Excuse me for a moment, chat. You might get kale tomorrow. Well, first you have something to strain it into. What did I do with my jug? Where in plain sight have I hidden my jug? Ah. There's where I hid my jug. There's where I hid it. So, my strainer, I've shown this a couple of times on stream, over on the stove. Over on the stove. We have rough mesh, fine mesh, and just regular funnel. Actually going to put this down in the sink so it's a little bit easier on my back. Main camera. Don't have to lift the oil up to here to strain it. Instead of being up here, I'm just down here. Yummy. Zoom right. That's what I want to eat. That would be all the flour and spices and other breading that fell off of the chicken the other night. So it just looks disgusting, chat. I'm trying to clean this up so I can get this out of the sink, so that when I clean this out, this cutting board's not in the way. Hey, Penguin. Welcome, Galaxy. I'm working on a chicken and broccoli stir fry tonight. I don't know, I'm sort of in a mood today, so stream has been a little bit different. We got a different camera view from normal. It's a little bit of a different day. But welcome in. Appreciate that, Penguin. Alright, we got that. We need... Let's keep those separate. Let's just put the rice together. Please tell me you didn't order from Papa John's. We are a anti-Papa John's establishment here. Stove only camera. Yes, local pizzerias are the best. They're your only chance, chat. I'm forcing you to stare at the stove because I don't want you to look at my back like this. Main camera. Okay. Start my rice off over here. Got our water. I'm gonna add a piece of sort of lime. I say that because the limes that I own have been here long enough that most of them are yellow. I'm staring at the old camera point. Hi, chat. Save that for garnish. So are you. Over here. Only 5K sprinkles. Slacking. I'm forgetting garlic, chat. How could I forget garlic? How could I forget garlic? I mean, the staples of at least American Chinese food. Garlic, ginger, green onion, the 3 G's. I'm just realizing that I didn't give someone a good answer when they were talking about the different campuses with the CIA. I would say after being to several Le Cordon Bleu schools, I would say that any of the CIA campuses will be better than any Le Cordon Bleu campus that I have seen outside of France. And of the CIA campuses, it's really no contest. New York is beyond, like, There is no kidding, over 30 commercial kitchens for students to work out of in New York. And they have, is it 3? Is it 4? 3? I think it's 3 Master Chef certification level kitchens in New York. There's 1 and 1.5 sort of here in California. And like no individual, like there's 1 or 2 display classrooms. Like I said, I don't know what they've changed since they picked up Copia here in California. So they've certainly got a couple of more display and educational kitchens. But yeah, I mean, just on the basic facilities alone, there's no comparing New York to really any other school that I know of. Now, there's certain things that other schools certainly excel at, you know, like you want to get into hotels, maybe Cornell's maybe your speed. Or you want to get into butchery, maybe you want to go to Texas A&M. Like the California campus, I think, has 1 restaurant. Again, I don't know what they have with Copia. They probably have another one with Copia, but the restaurant at Greystone is employee ran with students involved, from my understanding. Whereas in New York, you have at least 3 solid restaurants. There's been a 4th on and off, and I guess they've got like a brew pub thing going with the student union now too, that are all student run. And like, again, on size and number of students, just like, I mean, if you're interested in being a chef, one of the things alone, without it being the CIA, without it being, it's roughly 2,000 chefs living in one spot. Like, it's amazing. Thank you for the follows tonight, everyone. Not in one room, but one campus. And when I was there, I don't know what it is today, but when I was there, it was something like 75% or more lived on campus. No, I got your humor. I was just ignoring it. You don't need that many chefs in one room to be stinky. Hell, all it took was my second roommate. Moved in, the room immediately smelled of onions and yeah. rice going into the boiling water. Lime. Pepper. I still have eggnog. How did I not finish all of that? Over on the cutting board. Heat off on that now that it's back to a full boil. Just gonna get rid of that. Sort of like Christmas trees, putting fresh bottom on them, getting fresh cut. Gotta get that ew off. Gonna keep the stem since it's healthy for me, but I want to break it down to the point that, you know, it's going to cook evenly with everything else. Let's get rid of that before it even tries to mix in with everything else. Some of the real big ones will cut in half like that. Alright, there's our broccoli for tonight. So, got a half pan. Just a bit of AP flour. This is maybe a cup. Hey, what were you looking at? You're supposed to be over here. Oh, hey, I probably unlocked the cameras, can't I? Let's go ahead and do that. And mixing some cornstarch in with our flour. I think a cup was too much when I was talking about how much flour I added, but otherwise I added about the same amount of both. Oil going into our frying pan. I've had to keep using this jug for oil lately because it's the only real thing that I have to use for that, but I really hate using oil in that jug because it's like drinking jug, and plastics and oils, you know, it's sort of, I think there's a little like, what do you call it? Trading of oils, or tradings of fats, or tradings of osmosis, but with oil, when it comes to plastics, because you put oil in plastics and they over time it seems to change their nature, whether it breaks them down or changes them. They're getting so complex with material science that you can say plastic, and that's a very wide definition these days. Alright, we're just leaving this like this. Gonna add some salt in here and a little MSG, but no pepper, no other seasoning. Yeah, that's an interesting change for tonight. Next to no dairy in tonight's plans. Move the rice to the back burner since we don't need heat there anymore. Pull up wire rack. I think I'm gonna go paper towel on top of wire rack tonight. Slacking on my coffee drinking tonight. Nope, Penguin. There's not. There's nothing stopping me from just going to the store and picking up a cheap sheet cake and just engulfing that. That's the upside and the downside of an adult, being an adult. Knowing you can do that, but knowing you need the restraint not to. No, I doubt it. My view count might actually go up if I just sat here and fed myself cake. Especially with the new content rules on Twitch, where anything flies as long as you tag it. I guess they decided to stop trying to be the parent in the room and just be like, hey, have at it, folks. Oh, hey, it helps if you have a flame on there. Considering the number of people in just talking that have already have gone completely into that realm of being cringe on purpose. Yeah. I'm not trying to kink shame. But there are certainly people that have already dived off of that cliff. And if they haven't already done so, are very soon going to be. Yeah. Well, I've taken it off of my tag lately because I just don't swear that much on stream, but I always intended my stream to be, not necessarily this is an adult stream, but adult minded. I'm not looking to have kids in here just spamming chat with emoji art. But yeah, but at the same time, we live in a world where Twitch is like, I logged on to one of the top streamers. I couldn't do what a number of the top streamers do in order to get the numbers that they have, because this is a streamer that I know normally does 10, 12 hour streams on a regular basis, if not longer, and I don't normally watch them, but I clicked into their stream and they were just sitting there talking about bodily functions. Like, it's all they do. They're just going for that They're just constantly talking, trying to get that constant hype / shock factor going with their chat in order to get them to throw money at them. Thank you for the follow, Alex. I know it's been a couple of minutes. I'm not that great at following on Kick because, well, they don't have an API and I have to have a separate window open for you, but thank you for the follows. Oh yeah, I don't even, I would get absolutely canceled by the things that I say when I'm playing video games. I don't really play, but back in the day. Yeah, everyone's so excited, all the hype around GTA 6, and I'm not going to say that GTA 6 isn't going to be absolutely amazing from everything that they're teasing, but I really think that Cyberpunk is the next. I mean, it had such the hilarious open to it where everything was broken, but they've embraced the modding community enough that I think they're going to probably take the flame for a couple of years before GTA 6 makes it from PlayStation only to PC moddable. So, along with this juice over here, I'm going to add some soy sauce in there. And honey. My sugar's all granulate, or my honey is all solidifying up on me. It's the good stuff. So, citrus juice, soy sauce, and honey. Gonna add some ginger powder to this. Oh well, I guess we'll wait on the heat to loosen that up. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe it's a type of clam. Oyster? Clam? It might be, I should know I have several chapters of them on DVD. Trying to get all these in there. There's just a couple too many. Just a few too many. There we go. For the record, chat, this is one of those dishes that in a restaurant is done with a wok. It's done typically with a 2-wok setup so that you're able to... I used to do this all the time in a fast casual restaurant, where you're frying in one pan and you're sauteing or you're stir frying properly in another pan. And so you're going directly from, instead of the case tonight where I'm going to fry the chicken and hot hold it in the oven, it's a case where you're tossing that fried chicken directly in with those veggies as they're at the peak of coming out of it. So it's a heck of a lot better if you got a proper wok setup with a couple of different woks going, at least a 2, maybe a 3 setup. 2 setup for this, but a 3 setup, you want to be pumping out 5, 6 of these every 10 minutes. You want a 3 wok setup. I own a sort of wok. It's like a wok that's sort of designed to work in a home, but it is not what I consider a wok compared to like you would find in a proper restaurant. And I am just going to drop all of this, strain out the flour for frying. Okay, so there's our chicken ready for frying. I was worried this was getting too hot. Let's turn the flame back on here. Yeah, we're looking good here, so we're going to start with our first fry. Oh, I missed that one, Penguin. That was clever. I am hoping to cook this chicken through completely and then just keep it warm. So the oven's only at 170, which is the lowest that my oven goes. Really just want your warm setting, which hopefully you've got a modern oven that allows you to do that 120 to 140 keep warm setting. Put our first batch of chicken there. Zoom right. We're going to do at least 3 batches here. That oil is considerably lower than it was the first batch. Yeah. You saw Walk This Way live. I have not seen Aerosmith live. I've seen Any Way You Want It live. I forgot to throw my green onion in the rice. Yeah, concerts aren't my gig either. I've only been to a handful of them in my lifetime. And yeah. It's not that I have a problem. I love live music. Live music's amazing. It's the people. It's the crowds. It's everything people pay extra money for at concerts not to deal with. Being able to have more than a single slice of pizza with a 6-hour line. Exactly, John. I don't care if I'm overcrowding you, you are all fitting into this pan. I don't even remember all the concerts I've been to. I've been to Dave Matthews, I've been to Fatboy Slim, I've been to Journey and Def Leppard. Most of the concerts I went to before giant cell phone screens were a thing. Yeah, I'm old. Amazing other than can use a little more seasoning. I mean, it's got enough salt. Go a little bit longer with this batch since, like I said, I was perhaps overloading that pan a little bit. Over on the stove. Cover on the oil. Heat off of the oil. Cover on too. Throw chicken down in the oven to stay warm. And carefully our oil over the other side. Far from a full pan here, so it's the only reason I am risking a move like that. And I have my sort of wok pan, but I'm gonna go for cast iron tonight, chat. I hope you aren't offended. Get this out so I remember it. Cast iron takes longer to heat up, but I'm using a gas stove to heat it up versus an electric stove. And it holds its heat much longer. So it's much better when you put that piece of meat down and your thin aluminum pan, your thin stainless steel saute pan, it loses that heat that's directly against the meat or whatever you're putting into the pan. And with cast iron, with its ability to retain heat, gives a much better sear, a much better, cleaner job. Thank you for the follow. The Last of Us, Avatar, God of War. You be streaming all sorts of stuff. Alright, we're going to start with onion here because this onion needs to cook a bit. I think that's all the onion I'm going to use tonight. Who the heck cut these and they're not falling apart? Someone needs to fire that prep cook. It's a mix. This is definitely newer. This is something you can buy now for probably 80 bucks with inflation. But I found this when it was around 40, and you could have gotten it even cheaper on sale. These three are a mismatch that I found at a thrift store antiquing thing. Got them for great deal. This is a Lodge. These are not, the marks on them are not readable anymore. And a bunch of garlic. Peppers. The whites of the green onions. Bit of sesame oil. Zoom right. Alright, now I'm going to add the corn, which is frozen, so it's going to add a bunch of ice moisture. And it's going to cool things down, but it's also going to add a bunch of steam, which should be good for our broccoli. Yeah, screw it. Throw all of it in there. Well, that's sort of the thing, is you gotta hunt for things when it comes to antiquing and that. I mean, the KitchenAid over to my side here in counter, I found that on my summer vacation for 20 bucks. I mean, a KitchenAid for 20 bucks. And it was in a store full of other stuff that was absolutely overpriced. We're going to add in all of this loveliness here now too. And get this mixed up so that it's all mobile. But the honey, the soy sauce, the citrus juice, that's going to be the basis of our sauce here. Oh, we need ginger powder in here too. Ground ginger. Alright, that's going in to this loveliness here. To warm up, to reduce a bit. I'm not going to fit everything in this pan to mix it together, but otherwise I would be. Hey, Killglance. Welcome, welcome. So we're pretty much there with this. We got the extra liquid there, but that's going to be for coating our chicken. So I am going to take all of this and over on the stove. Add that to the bowl over here. Bring the bowl over to the board. Over on the cutting board. Add our chicken in. Give that a toss. Thank you for the follow. Let's use this. Check out our rice here. It's been hanging out back here. Finished rice with lime in there, giving it some flavor. Lime's done for now. I'll mix that into this bowl here. Come on, there we go. Get all of our rice in there in one fell swoop. Thank you for all the bits. And thank you, Twitch, for the add-ons.
Party 100, Party 100, Party 100. Happy holidays, random small streamer. I hope it's amazing. Have a great stream. Heiter 11, Snoop Heiter 11, celebrate Heiter 11, love Heiter 11 height.
Thank you for the biddies. Alright, so rice, green onion going into the rice. Salt. MSG. Black pepper. Sesame oil. This is feeling a bit too loose for me to put it into a nice mold or anything. Nice loose rice tonight. Nice fluffy rice. I think fresh pineapple destroys any form of canned pineapple. I've had way too many surfers on acid and other pineapple-based bar drinks that just remind me so much of the metallic flavor of pineapple juice. I used to be a broccoli hater. I'm getting old. Bitter things are tasting better to me. This is going to be a recurring thing, chat. I'm going to force you to tell me I'm young. I'm just going to keep repeating that I'm old. And giving examples why. We had kale week and then vegetable week. Chat just piled on when it came to the suggestions. Broccoli was a bit better the other night with the Salisbury steak. Not saying this isn't amazing, which it is. It's just not as amazing. Every week's fruit week. Or, never mind. Well, tomato is too. So, I mean, guacamole, salsa, they're really just all fruit salads. Hi, Cosmic. Yeah, you're catching the tail end here, Cosmic. Wasn't the longest stream tonight either, but we got ChatGPT to suggest what I should make depending on what was in the house. And it said chicken and broccoli stir fry. And then I remembered that I didn't tell it about the peppers or the corn and decided to add those. And it didn't say how to do the chicken, so I decided to fry the chicken and toss it in coating like I did restaurants. It's come out delicious. Rice is nice and fluffy. However, I think I'll leave it right there, chat. I'm not going to raid anyone tonight. Appreciate you all hanging out with me on your Friday. I enjoyed tonight. I think this was a fun challenge. I think we're going to have to revisit this one someday. Maybe we can revisit it even better in the future. Ooh, we got some late minute action in the chocolate versus bacon war. Ooh, looks like it's going both ways there. Gonna be back here on Sunday. What do we got coming up here? I wrote the dinner command already today. It just didn't sink into my brain what we're doing here. Oh, we got we got our monthly project to wrap up. So we're going to be fermenting garlic on Sunday. I'll obviously be making dinner too. But I'm going to be fermenting garlic and honey, and that's going to take a little bit before it's usable, and then I'll be using it for several months after it's fermented, because it will last and continue to use it. And then we got pizza on Tuesday. Going to be doing... I put refried bean pizza on there, but I think it's going to be refried bean pizza with, like, Frank's chicken on top. We're going to go weird with pizza on Tuesday. I hope you come to join me for both of those. And I hope you have a lovely night. If you're checking out No Pixel, I hope you enjoy hanging out. All the new RP stuff going on. Have a great night, everyone.